Holy frig, guys, that was freaking awesome. Oh man, I got there, the dude was totally... Well, hey there guys, it's a super exciting Saturday morning. I'm gonna pick up that big toy lot I had been talking about for the past couple videos. Now that there's fewer restrictions here, we can actually go out and pick up something. I am actually super excited about getting this deal here today. There's about 200 toys in here. And yeah, it's all 80s and 90s stuff, so you know, I'm gonna be friggin' psyched about this. Alright, we're here. Let's go and see if this deal works out. Holy frig, guys, that was freaking awesome. Oh man, I got there, the dude was totally an amazing guy. He obviously knew that he had some really pricey toys in there, but he was like, I want to sell this thing as a lot, and that was exactly what I was looking for, a huge lot of vintage toys. And then he turns to me, he says, I threw in some more stuff that I found, and the first thing I open up in there is like vintage turtle merchandise. So I'm beyond excited. So let's head home and check out this entire haul. And here we are in the Geek room. Yeah, I got the big box I picked up right here. As you can see, there's multiple bags stuffed with toys in here. The whole box is pretty much made up in a way that it's layered with some of this protective foam, and each layer has a couple of toys in it. The way I'm going to do the video for you guys is I'm going to show you everything in the haul. So now I'm just going to pick up, you know, the first bag, show you what's in there, show you what's in the accessories case, and then work my way down on all the layers. However, at the very end of the video, I will show you the top 5 most noteworthy pieces and show you like the end tally of everything that was in there, maybe do like a group shot thing. So yeah, if you don't want the full detailed video, maybe head over to this time signature right here, and then you will also see everything that's in here. So pretty much the way I got this deal was I found this guy on OfferUp. I was gunning for a big lot of toys to really keep that price per item down, and he was like, yeah, I only want to sell this in a lot. And at first the lot was actually reserved for somebody else, but then he mailed me back and was like, yeah, the guy can't come and get it. So I was like, sure, will you take this much? I will come and get it right away when lockdown restrictions permit me picking up this lot. So I went over there yesterday, picked it up. Now I get to open up every toy in here. So let's take a look at the first bag. Okay, so first up, we're going to take a look at this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles merchandise bag. This was actually not included on the pictures that he sent me of what was in the lot. There's actually a lot more in this lot than I initially had made up my mind on. You know, I know there's Thundercats in here, there's Transformers, there's Turtle stuff, there's G.I. Joe stuff in here, and I already kind of knew, okay, it's going to be... To me, it's going to be worth what I'm paying for it. And then he told me, yeah, there's even more stuff I just threw in because I want to get rid of everything. This was my childhood, and you're going to be able to buy it off of me. He definitely did know what he had. He had already, you know, done his research on certain things. He knew, like, oh yeah, that figure is pretty expensive. But no, I just want to get rid of everything at once. And I open up the box. There's a freaking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle merchandise. A little baggy right here. It isn't in like the best shape, but hey, I'm gonna throw this in the wash, and it'll be a cool piece for my TMNT collection. Obviously, you guys know I love my TMNT stuff. Okay, right off the bat, this is one TMNT figure I don't have. This is like one of the Road Ready Mutations Donatello, like a helicopter. Oh man, what are the odds? What are the odds if like the first thing you pull out there is like a figurine you don't own yet? That's simply amazing. This bag is just full of stuff. Over here we have a Skeleton Warrior, one of the toy lines I'm really into, and I don't actually have this one either. So yeah, comes with an accessory here. It's cool. Yeah, there's lots of tiny stuff here as well. You know what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm gonna change this thing around just a bit. I'm gonna throw it all on the table so you guys can look along with me. Okay, guys, I've laid it all out, but first a little close-up of this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles little sack thing. So this is a 1989 Mirage Studios design. They popped on this one, and then right below that we have all of these figures. Most things in here were kind of like G.I. Joe related, or of that type of figure variety. So yeah, this is probably part of a G.I. Joe vehicle. This one, I have no clue what this is. So if anybody recognizes this, then we got a crash test dummy. We got what appears to be an almost complete skeleton warrior. This was the one turtle that was in there. Then further, we have, this is like an oddity, we have one R2-D2. He is from the 90s, so not a vintage one, but hey, still cool. I actually don't own any good Star Wars stuff, so that's definitely gonna stick in there. We got some RoboCop stuff, which is also nice, but you know, he's missing an arm, and he did come with a couple of his accessories, so that's always nice. Then we have a lot of G.I. Joe stuff, and some of it is even like the knockoff brand, like Lannard. Not sure if you're familiar with that. So some of it is Lannard, some of it is, you know, this kind of like, is it a Power Ranger? Is it a G.I. Joe bootleg? They didn't even know. So yeah, this stuff I'm not sure of what that is. You also have some vehicles in here. There's a couple of Street Fighter G.I. Joes in here. You know, you got Blanca, you got, what is it, like Chief Bison, yeah, Jurassic Park, even some Alien stuff in here. Yeah, my interest mainly goes to like the Cobra type of guys, so I'm always into the Cobra dudes. Also these Ninja Action 4s, or what is it, like the Ninja Action ones. This one, I love this figure. As you can see right there in my G.I. Joe shelf, I actually have that one boxed and another one loose, so this one is going to be added to that as well. Yeah, as far as treasures go, I'm not too up to date on G.I. Joe, but I do know that this thing goes to the Bio Viper, which is like the big one, and it comes with the actual projectile in there. And I do think these two go to the Monstro Vipro, so that's like, maybe they're in one of the other tubs, but those weapons are, you know, pretty good. I have no clue what this thing is either. So yeah, if anybody knows. There was some other stuff over here, you know, it says Lannard, and there was this little dude over here. Not sure where he is from, but he looks so quirky and funny, so I'll probably hold on to that guy. Yeah, let's move on to the next box. And then we have the next baggie. This one has like a little piece of art on the front, Baby Tales from Sprinkly Land. I've never heard about this, so if you know anything about this, leave it in the comments below. The next baggie had some awesome Thundercats toys, some Spiderman stuff, and a little bit of Turtles. So over here we have one of the chromed robotic, way better shape than mine is, so this is definitely an upgrade for me. It's getting very hard to find these because obviously, you know, the chrome, as you can see over here on the foot, it fades away quite easily. One accessory, I think this thing goes to the storage shell turtles, so that's always nice. This is for another Turtles vehicle. It's supposed to sit on top of, I think, it's supposed to sit on top of Bebop's trike. And then over here we have a Mutations little Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle vehicle, missing some parts. We got Toka over here, pretty nice shape. Always loved this little figurine. And then we're gonna get into this Thundercats stuff. Pretty happy actually about all of these. Most of them are missing their weapons, but they're is quite a bit of weapons included in this lot, so that's always good. I don't have this guy yet, which is great. I don't even have this dude, and he looks to be complete with his ball and chain and his little helmet on. We have a really clean looking Snarf. Love that dude. And this dude, I've been looking for these for forever, and this is the first one I get to add to my collection. Got Slight. I might army build these dudes. Mumra in his ancient form, and Mumra in his super form. And then we have a couple more accessories over here. This one goes to Lino. I'm not sure who this gun goes to. But leave it down in the comments below. 2 missiles I don't really know. Another one of these Mumra staffs. And a little wily cat. That had a kind of a makeover, unfortunately. But she did come with her, you know, hoverboard thing. And these are like the 2 laser light things. So you basically pop a battery inside. of this thing. And then on the back of the Mumra figure, you place it in there. It connects with that, and the eyes light up. So that's pretty sweet. Over here we have some Marvel, some Toy Biz Spider-Man toys. I was so into freaking Spider-Man, so this is definitely a great lot for me to find. We got a regular Spider-Man. We got the one where, you know, his mutation started taking over. He had to visit the doctor a lot more because he was, you know, growing limbs and stuff. This dude, I always loved this dude back in the original cartoon series. This is one of the Venoms. He comes with, you know, an extra mask and an extra chest, I think. This one, I have no clue, but it's like a figure that's a lot bigger. Or here we have another one of these weird looking Venoms. And he has like an action on the back, making that pop like this. This stuff also came with, you know, like these little pins, which are pretty cool and collectible, and not sure what this goes to. This is like a little trapezoid kind of thing. So yeah, there we go. That was baggie number 2. Let's take a look in that little accessory box we had. Oh man, there's a lot of stuff in here. Most of it seems to be related to G.I. Joe type of toys. Let's see if I can find something in here that I'll actually know what it is. Channel 6 News. This seems to be Turtles related. That's nice. Love that. Oh, there's a little figurine right here. And I do wonder what these weapons go to, because they look pretty nice. And this seems to be that RoboCop hand that I was missing earlier on. So yeah, that's nice to find. As you guys can see, there's, you know, lots of stuff. As I was guessing, it's mainly stuff that will go to the G.I. Joe type toys. So it's going to be a fun night of me pairing this up with the toys. Alright, here we have the first layer of toys. Got some Beast Wars. We have one Masters of the Universe orb. These things are getting harder to find. A Transformer. Some more Beast Wars, obviously. And some G2 Transformers. This is epic. This is pretty darn nice. So, as I was saying before, this is a tiny orb. Master of the Universe figure. You can transform this into like the egg or the comet shape that it has, the orb shape, obviously. And most of these would actually transform into like a robot or or an animal. And yeah, these are getting very hard to find. So I was pretty glad one of these was in here. Love it. This dude I used to have as a kid, but I sold off all of my Beast Wars, and obviously this is a turtle. I love turtles, so I'm pretty glad having this guy back. There's some more Beast Wars, but none that I honestly remember from back in the day. This is like a bat with bull horns. That's insane. We got a beetle right here, and this is a pretty sweet wasp kind of looking dude. This crocodile is, I'm not sure which toy line this is from, so if you guys know, let me know down in the comments below. Crocalicious. See you later, Gator. We got one of these Italian car transformers. It is freaking heavy, this dude right here. 1982 Hasbro Corporation. Not too up to date on Transformers, so yeah. I'm not sure, but there's a lot of Transformers in here. Then we got one of these eagles, looking pretty cool, soaring away just to fly. And this is part of a Generation 2 Optimus Prime. He does come with his fists right there, but he is missing the back. And this thing actually pops on the back of, you know, his trailer wagon. But this is like a Transformers voice pack. It comes with 3 buttons. Let's see. Well, that's pretty clear. Well, love that laser action. That's just for truck mode. Pretty awesome. I thought this was a belt buckle, but after some research, thanks to Greco Fabulous, he was like, no, it's supposed to go with the G2 Transformer. Ed, you idiot. And then we have 3 of these Dinobots, looking pretty amazing. These are the G2s. This one is pretty darn heavy as well. And obviously everybody loves Grimlock. Don't you just love Grimlock? This is Blue Grimlock. I used to have this guy as a kid, and he had been out of reach for so long, but I finally got one. I think he's actually up there somewhere. He's up there. You probably can't see it. But yeah, now I have another one. So not sure if I'm going to keep it, if I'm going to like army build Blue Grimlocks. Probably won't see an R1 for like years. But yeah, it's always fun to have this one to add. And actually, the weapons we found before are the swords that come with these Dinobots. So that's pretty darn good. Love it, love it. On to the next one. Here's a little sneak peek. Ooh, here we go with the second layer of Transformers. These are mainly Transformers in here. Over here we got some of the accessories I found on this little layer, and this is Overlord. Overlord actually consists of 2 vehicles, the Megajet and the Gigatank. Now, some parts seem to be missing, although I still have to, you know, compile everything and put it back together, but I do have his big gun. It does come with his little tiny vehicle. They're supposed to be like a tiny jet hanging off of him, but I still have to like do the proper research on this. However, Overlord didn't come out in the G1 line for America, so this is a Japanese and European exclusive. In Japan it came out in the late 80s, in Europe it did come out in like 91 or something. But yeah, this is like a pretty valuable piece if you have it complete. If you have a complete, that is. Over here there's another tank. I think this is Generation 2 Megatron, but I could be wrong. I'm not as up to date on Transformers, but this was like my investment to, like, you know, I want to start a Transformers collection, so I might as well start with buying, you know, a pretty decent amount, a pretty decent lot. This is also a cool looking one. Obviously a later release, but it has like this little pump action. I guess this is like some kind of a nerve gun bullet on top there, and then you push it with that. Seemed pretty cool. And then there's just loads of these tiny or smaller Transformers. Always like the look and feel of these. There's a little helicopter there. So yeah, guys, if you see anything you recognize from your childhood and you're like, oh dude, I had that as a kid, definitely leave it down in the comments below and let me know what cool memories you have about that toy. So yeah, that Overlord is definitely something that's freaking neat. Yeah, on to the next one. This one is freaking Master of the Universe, some Rock Lords, and just a bunch of, you know, Transformers and Transformer-like toys. I have no clue what these are. Yeah, over here we got 2 Master of the Universe figures. We got Tongue Lasher and Leech. Got one of the face huggers from the Kenner Aliens toy line. Then we have Rock Lords. And let me tell you, my Rock Lords collection just exploded with all these guys. There's even a double one, it seems, or is this not the same dude? Yeah, I'm comparing rocks here. What's going on? There's a couple of Transformer-like beings in here. I'm not sure if they are Transformers, so yeah, let me know down in the comments below. Apparently the helicopter or the Jetfire type of thing right here is a European exclusive, so that's always nice, but it does seem to be missing lots of pieces, so I'll be looking at, you know, the parts on the Transformer sites to see if I can fit everything together. Probably the most noteworthy things about this little layer we just opened up are the Action Masters. As you can see over here, we got an Action Master, and I think these three are the European exclusive ones that actually do transform into something. And they do seem to have most of their accessories, so yeah, they're pretty nice. It's not something that most Transformer collectors really go for because, well, obviously they don't really do much more than just be, you know, like a robot. But yeah, it's cool. I'm wondering what these are. They're like insectoids or something. They have like these really bright colors. Not sure what these are. You know, it's like weird insects that transform into robots. Nice looking truck right here. And then we have a couple of Beast Wars again. This guy, oh, he yellowed so much. You know, look how white that is. So yeah, the yellowing definitely struck on this dude right here. I think I used to have this Scorpion back in the day because it's definitely something that is jogging my memory. This one has like a bee that shoots out one of, you know, his scalps right here, and he has like this action with, you know, the scorpion tail going like, ooh, bam. That's freaking cool. So yeah, this is nice. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Lots of unknown things I can research and, you know, just have fun with the next couple nights. Yeah, let's take a look at the last layer, and this is a pretty big box, right? And here it is. Now we finally get to see if the best stuff was at the bottom of the box. Well, there is a bunch of Mighty Max little play sets right here. It even came with, you know, the box for Magnus right there. That's this dude. And like one of these promo sheets, I always like getting, you know, the little toy catalogs in here. So yeah, let's take a look at what I found on the bottom of this big box. This is a nice surprise. This is the first, I think it's the Megazord by Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It is missing the cannons in the back, and it does appear to be missing one of, you know, the horns for the blue Zord right there, but it did come with, you know, the nice long sword, and yeah, all 5 of the separate Zord pieces are there. Then we got these 2 weird looking Transformer kind of Beast War. I'm not sure what that is. We have a power loader, and fun fact, my power loader doesn't actually have the projectile, but this one has, so this is a upgrade for me. Over here we have a Independence Day alien. These things are supposed to be able to, you know, open up one way or another and have like a tiny figurine inside. They would also come with like some sort of a disc, you know, that allowed, you know, to have the virus spread into the mothership. Then we have some more accessories and one Transformer. Not sure who this guy is, but if you know, leave it down in the comments below. And if this isn't cool, we just did a live stream on my buddy's channel every Saturday, or well, every weekend we kind of do like a live stream, and we had Dan Larson on the show, who you might know from Toy Galaxy. He was talking about his cap gun collection, and there was like a tiny a tiny cap gun in here with, you know, some of the caps even intact. So That's so lovely to see. And now let's take a look at all this Mighty Max stuff. So this is one I used to have as a kid, and to my surprise, most of these actually have a lot of their accessories still inside. So what usually is missing is these little tiny Mighty Max figures. So as you probably have already noticed, this is kind of like the Polly Pockets for the boys back in the day. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles had the same thing. They had like the tiny play sets with, you know, a turtle opening up. You had Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, tiny Polly Pockets. It was insane. Like, it was definitely a craze. So yeah, here we have actually a lot of it. Whoa, this thing is still looks to be complete. This one looks freaking cool. Oh, it's like a big mastodon. I didn't know that. That's freaking cool. Yeah. Okay. Not sure. Like, I'm definitely not sure if every single one of them has, you know, everything it needs, but I mean, it's fun to see that they're not just, you know, plain, like, have nothing going on. These were some smaller ones that you would get over at, like, a McDonald's or something like that. Oh, man. I don't even know how you open most of these up. Matthias is gonna go nuts about this find, so I'm pretty sure some of these are gonna end up in Matthias's collection. Whoa. So look at that. Yeah, Frankenstein going out over here. So these were like little play sets you would bring along when you had like a very long drive in the car or something. This one looks kind of off. Not sure if this one is like a legit one, but you know, finding a bootleg one would be amazing as well. We have a scorpion here. We have one of these. That's like a shark. Looking pretty nifty. This one is like a monkey head. Always intrigued me back in the day, but I just had the one. So, oh, a big monkey in here, and yeah, ooh, there's like multiple Mighty Maxes in here. So I'm gonna have to piece together like which ones go with which set. Over here we have the box for Magnus, and this is Magnus. So he's like one of the bigger ones for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles line. This is kind of like what they also went with. You would have like a big turtle figurine that would open up and become like this tiny play set. This is one of the bigger play sets. I've actually seen this a few times over at garage sales and stuff, but they're usually like empty. But over here you can kind of see, ooh, there's some guys in here. There's a big dragon. This is just great. Gonna have to look out for the projectiles that come with this, or like, you know, little guns. So yeah, this stuff is simply amazing. So yeah, right off the bat, I think I have like a pretty badass Mighty Max collection. Yeah. Oh, and over here we still have one more Beast Wars. This is Optimus Prime from the what is this? The Transmetals? Yeah. This is the Transmetals Optimus Prime monkey. Is a monkey like a gorilla. This is actually one I owned as a kid, so it's pretty cool to have that one in box. That was pretty much it. So let's take a look at the highlights of this pickup, guys. So yeah, guys, that was it. The big toy haul I got during the lockdown period. This has been amazing. I added so much stuff to my collection, as you guys could have seen. Now I'm going to show you my personal highlights of what I am adding to the collection. And Transformers wise, this haul was a pretty big one. We got a couple of European exclusives with, you know, the Action Masters. You can see right here, those three. There were a couple of other ones in there. Being European exclusive probably made it, you know, a lot more worthwhile for me having, and also having the European and Japanese exclusive Overlord. I'm not sure if it's complete yet. I still have to, you know, fit together all the pieces. I do see like the little like orange shields that are supposed to be on this tank right here. They are missing, unfortunately. I haven't seen those around, but maybe I can piece it together. Then we have the 3 Dinobots, the G2 ones, you know, that come with the funny colors, and they do have most of their weapons obviously. Then we have the Megazord over here, something I sold off a couple years ago. I had one in box, but I wanted turtles, and I kind of like traded it for some carded turtles, which is still fine. Beast Wars, there was a lot of them. I got the ad. Not that a lot of them really, you know, made me reconnect with my childhood, but I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep the Beast Wars collection going, and I'll be on the lookout for the ones I owned as a kid. Mighty Max wise, this thing has been insane. All of these little playsets are basically complete and in good shape, and it's something I had from back when I was a kid, so I totally loved that. My Rock Lords collection exploded with adding these to the collection. So yeah, there was like about 200 figurines in this lot. They had been played with. Like I said, this was this dude's personal collection from back when he was a kid. So, you know, there's some tear in there, but overall, he had really good taste as a kid in the toy lines that he picked out. And yeah, I couldn't be happier with this huge mega 80s and 90s toy haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely leave down in the comments below what your favorite figurine was I found in here. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, I hope to see you in a next video. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, click on the ringy thing so you get notifications. Leave a like, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, and I will see you in the next video because I put out weekly content for 80s and 90s kids. See you later, guys. Bye.